right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Christy Kruger. Here are some of the stories making news on this Tuesday. We begin with Miami police investigating a rash of robberies stretching from Little Havana to Coral Way. 7 people at least confronted with a gun early this morning. The suspects taking off with cash and other valuables. The owner of a bakery on Northwest 12th Avenue gave up his wallet, but then fired his own gun right at those robbers as they took off. 4 people are believed to be involved in this crime spree. Call police if you have any information. And a verdict is in for the retrial of Jonathan Aleda, the North Miami cop charged in the shooting of an unarmed therapist. Aleda was found not guilty on the counts of attempted manslaughter, but guilty of culpable negligence. Prosecutors argued that he rushed to judgment when he opened fire on Charles Kinsey, who was trying to protect his autistic patient. He will be back in court for sentencing in the next couple of weeks. And a South Florida psychiatrist is under arrest accused of not only doing drugs, but dealing them as well. Dr. Jacob McLean, who lives in Miami, was taken away in handcuffs by DEA agents. Investigators say he was illegally prescribing meth to his patients as well as using that drug himself. Online reviews of his practice in Pembroke Pines also seem to back up some of those claims. McLean is being held on $150,000 bond expected in federal court tomorrow.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying, play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
A fire ripping through a duplex in Miami. Sadly, a family pet didn't make it. Milo, an 8-month-old puppy, died after getting trapped in all the smoke and flames. The flames broke out along North Miami Avenue at Northwest 60th Terrace. Another dog was saved and is now recovering at an animal hospital. The owners were not home at the time. No word yet on what sparked it. And as breaking news happens, of course, we have you covered on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates all day long.